We're shining a long overdue spotlight on the hidden figures of untaught history who deserve to be celebrated for their contributions to civil rights, politics, the arts, and beyond.
Yes, Virginia, there really was a Bridgerton. The Netflix series about a biracial queen has a royal underlying backstory. Sophia Charlotte, born May 19, 1744, and lived to be 74, was the queen consort of the British King George III from their marriage on September 8th in 1761 until her death in 1818. As George's wife, she was also Electress and later Queen of Hanover and Queen of America when the United States was ruled by England. On her wedding day, Charlotte spoke no English. However, she quickly learned English, albeit speaking with a strong German accent. Queen Charlotte was a direct descendant of Margarita de Castro e Souza, a black branch of the Portuguese royal house. Several de Souzas traveled to the Netherlands when their cousin, the Princess Isabella, went there to marry the Grand Duke, Philip the Good of Burgundy, in 1429. Charlotte was a patron of the arts and an amateur botanist who helped expand Kew Gardens. She was distressed by her husband's bouts of physical and mental illness, which became permanent in later life and resulted in their eldest son George's appointment as Prince Regent in 1811. George III.
KUAW is the fastest growing global community radio station here in Kansas City, Missouri. You can check out this broadcast in a number of ways. You can go to Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, TuneIn Radio, and I know I'm probably missing one. And just type in KUAW and we'll pop right up. Very simple. You can also call us at 816-599-6893 if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I am very grateful to be here today because I had a very amazing thing happen literally just before I got on air. I gave an amazing lesson today, and I'm only saying it was amazing because my students said that it was amazing, in regards to racism and propaganda and racism in the media. And we also kind of turned it to the side a little bit and said, what would it look like if the South possibly won the Civil War? How would the media look then? And we used some videos from Spike Lee's film, The Confederate States of America, as a reference point. And I also kind of took that and said that although what we saw on television was, fiction, it's not too far from the truth on what we see on television. And one of my students just literally just sent me an email 7 minutes ago saying, hey, I found this and it on TikTok, and it pretty much broke down how a lot of the logos that we have and a lot of the products that we are in is rooted in racial origins. For example, Aunt Jemima, KFC, Levi's, Timberland, Nautica, Uncle Ben, Cream of Wheat. A lot of these things that we typically buy and that we grew up on has roots in racism as far as the mascots or where it came from. So I really want to give a shout out to that particular student. Of course, I'm not going to say your name live on the air because, you're one of my kids and I want to protect you, but I know you'll be watching this show and I definitely want to give you a shout out because students like you is why I do what I do, because you're taking the information farther from the classroom outside of the four walls to enlarge your scope. So big ups to you with that. So with saying that, I kind of revealed my profession to those who are new to the source of the Inkwell. I am a teacher by day and a radio show host by Tuesday nights. So I am very thankful to say that I'm in a profession that is a calling. Now, of course, people say, man, teaching is a very hard job. It is. And then some people say, you make it look so easy. It's not. Teaching is a calling. It's a gift. Not everyone can do what we do. I had a lot of amazing role models to kind of put that urge and put that yearning in me, starting with my parents. And then, of course, with my great aunt, my Aunt Teeny, may she rest in peace. And, of course, Miss Mary McKeel and Miss Aquilina Perry and Miss Earlene McKelvey. Those three young ladies really set it up for me as well too. And of course, the greatest administrator that I've ever had of all time, Dr. Daryl Davis, gave me a start too. So I have a very strong base in education. Now, with saying that, Mr. Walker, someone said that they're waiting on a live signal.
I see.
Okay, well,
I see you on
okay, cool.
Facebook.
All right. So with saying that,
Oh, they're probably trying to. Something's wrong with YouTube.
YouTube.
Because it's not getting enough signal
okay.
for
So,
it to be smooth.
so if you all are listening in, if you're trying to get on through YouTube, the live YouTube stream is trying to smooth out. It's
It looks like we are buffering on Facebook too.
right, and we're buffering on Facebook as well too. So just be patient with us. We're getting it in. So it's technology. It's not us. So bear with us. I'm gonna keep it rolling. So teaching is a profession that has its ups and downs. We saw within the last couple of years that although teaching is not the most respected profession, it is very needed. Because when your kids were at home with you all, you were crying to get them back into school buildings. So go back and see me.
Yeah, it must
So-
be the internet.
So right now, we're saying that, we are back in, and I'm also noticing something too. With me being a black male teacher, it is very stressful in what we do because we go through a lot. They say that black male teachers are needed, but I don't think we're necessarily wanted. Being needed and being wanted are not necessarily the same thing. Matter of fact, they're not the same thing. Throughout my years of teaching in the district that I am currently in right now, I am a highly certified teacher. I've been teaching for almost 20 years, and I have a pedigree of experience up under me as well as diplomas. However, when people come into the school building, first thing they think of is, am I a classified position, or am I a para, or what am I doing in the district? So I'm not seen as a teacher. And that's probably one of my biggest hangups because I haven't really experienced that until I got to the school district where I am in right now. So with saying that, it really wears on you because people don't see you as a professional that you are. It's like you're invisible. So since I've been in the district that I'm in right now, I've kind of gotten real close to a lot of black male educators through the block. Shout out to Brother Cornell with that. And, we kind of shared a lot of things, and I've kind of shared some things with Cornell and other individuals in the group. And, there are a lot of black men leaving the school districts across the board. Now, you have this past year, you've had over 40% of teachers either quit the profession or retire due to the pressures from the COVID-19 pandemic. Black male teachers have been feeling pressure since before the pandemic. This pandemic has just added more to it. So with saying that, I want to go over why, excuse me, went to the barbershop and got hair coming from my beard. With saying that, I want to talk about some of the issues or some of the reasons why black males are leaving teaching altogether. Not switching buildings or switching titles or switching positions. Black males are leaving the profession in general.